That was pretty good.
That was great, yeah. Hey, what's up? Episode 4? Happy Halloween.
Episode 4, Happy Halloween, Halloween special. It's me, Nick.
It's Mason. What's up? Hey, we will admit it is the day after Halloween. Because it was a bit noisy. Doorbell was going off like crazy. Couldn't get any peace and quiet.
It's a bunch
So
of
here
drunk
we
kids
are.
in my neighborhood.
Here we are, day after, November 1st.
Yes, the start of you know what it is.
Said no, not November.
Exactly, there we go.
Dry November.
Dry November. Is
Desert
that what we should
November.
call it?
Desert November.
Desert November?
Sandy November. I don't know, like oh shit, that was really loud. Let me back this up there. Peeking over there at like top of the charts there.
Top of the charts.
Top of the charts, yeah. I'm like on a constant quest to better the audio quality and make it not as ridiculous as it is. But I mean, until we get better setups, it's always going to be a little scoffed. It's okay.
Improving just 1% is always improvement, sir.
Yeah, that's right. Until we either go nuts or just eventually buy some like $15 Walmart mics.
I'm curious on exactly what going nuts means. I feel like it has some... I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to ask here.
I think it's like a loss of reality.
Go nuts is
I
a
think-
loss of reality.
Yeah, like like if you consider somebody like that guy's gone fucking nuts, you know, he's just lost all touch with reality. Right?
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really know how to. I mean, you could be nuts in a lot of ways. That's a broad spectrum term.
Yeah.
You know, you could say some shit's nuts, like, oh man, that shit was nuts. I like that. I say that a lot. Or I like to say, you ever use the term cool beans?
Of course I use cool beans.
Yeah, man, cool beans is a good one.
Dude, my dad was saying cool beans before it became a meme.
Same, yeah. My dad was saying it from Speed Racer.
Speed Racer.
Yeah, I think it was the chick companion from Speed Racer.
The monkey?
I think it was like the 2000. No, it was the monkey was not a chick. the nerdy chick, the companion to Speed Racer. I think she was in a helicopter when she said it. And then after he heard that, he just said it all the fucking time. So it's pretty ingrained in my brain.
Yeah. It's a nice response.
Yeah.
It kind of covers everything.
How was your week?
Oh, I was going to ask you first, but sure.
Oh, nice. Good shit.
Well, more work.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
Different side things. Just, trying to make as much money as I can with the lack of experience I have because the economy's fucked and corporate America doesn't want a college dropout, even though I'm very experienced. Sorry. That was my little...
No, that's good. That was great.
I had to get that out there.
I mean, it just be like that sometimes, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
It's not perfect.
I say I'm inexperienced, but I know I am. I'm inexperienced in a corporate kind of HR-ish office setting, but actual getting shit done and being I'd say I have managerial experience.
Yeah.
Other than that, I've got a couple other things up my sleeve that really don't matter to any other job, but I'm okay.
Would you consider yourself easily adaptable?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's the meme?
What meme?
Adapt to survive. What's that fucking meme?
I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know. I just know like it's one of the skills you need. You need to be able to adapt to like any environment you're in and just put up with it. A lot of shit sucks. A lot of shit sucks. So, it's one of the things that I learned in the working men's industry, when you get some bills, doesn't matter how shitty your job is, you got to go every day.
Yeah.
It sucks, but you got to put up with it. because the bills don't pay themselves, and I like to buy nice things
Exactly.
with my money.
Exactly. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Other than that, invest in more things, save
right.
more.
Dump your entire life savings into cryptocurrency. Don't do that.
Do your best to acquire as much cheddar as you can
That's right.
before doom.
Holla holla gadala.
Oh.
It's back. It's back.
All right, we'll say it.
Uh,
How was your week?
It was good. Nothing crazy. Weather's been shit lately. We had a nice like week of sunshine, and then this week it's been pissing, which sucks. But no, other than that, got some good bud. Been smoking on, so that's nice. Been continuously updating the website. The YouTube's almost up and running. I've just done research on how to upload our content to Spotify, which you have to apparently go through a third-party program. So there's one service that lets you do it for free, but you only get like 85% of the profit gained from it, which I guess is like okay.
Yeah, 15%. That's fine.
Right. For like, especially in the beginning, it's not like we're really doing this for money anyway. But yeah, I might do that, and then they also can do Apple Music, so I can get it on iTunes or whatever they still call it iTunes, or is it just like straight up Apple Music now?
There's still it's the music app, and then there's Apple Music, and then there's the iTunes store. Yeah, I think Apple Music's just a subscription. It's not really an application.
Yeah, I'm still true Spotify.
Oh yeah, Spotify all the way. But it is cool how if you have like an Apple Music account or membership or whatever, you don't have to download like another app. It's just linked to your phone and it goes through the music app.
Oh, yeah, well, that's pretty cool actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. But other than that, nah, I mean, a pretty standard week. Just, excited for the future is all. Been playing some decent games. Been revisiting the GTA 5 campaign mode, which is a lot of fun.
Of course it is. Trevor, yeah. Michael, Franklin, they all have a great dynamic towards one another.
Yeah, nothing like switching to Trevor and just seeing him doing some crazy shit.
Crawling out of a dumpster behind a Waffle House.
Yep. Yeah.
In his underwears and fucking Tim's.
Yeah. It's funny when people walk into the shop and I'm just like torturing somebody. Oh, okay. Well, actually, I'll bring that up.
Okay.
Dude, they fucking made GTA like PC as hell. They removed
Excuse me
of the shit. Okay, so you remember that scene when you follow around, or that mission where you follow around Beverly, the paparazzi guy?
Yeah.
Well, and then you go in that backyard and you find that chick taking it in the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, they removed that. They're just like talking now. Yeah, isn't that fucking lame?
Why would they do that?
Yeah, and then the torture scene where Trevor's torturing that foreign dude.
Yeah.
To figure out information. Yeah, they just cut that whole bit out.
What?
I know. I'm curious to see like what else they made PC. Next thing I know, I'm gonna go into the strip club and they're all gonna have t-shirts on.
What?
I mean, what the fuck, man?
Was there a cutscene where Michael like just fucking beat the shit out of his son?
I don't think so.
I feel like there was.
I don't remember, but I don't think so. I don't recall one.
That must have been a real life experience. Sorry. My dad doesn't beat me.
But it may. Oh shit, man! My phone's fucking.
How dare you?
I know. It makes me wonder. How if they're gonna do that same shit with GTA 6, and are we in an era of just political correctness now, to where it's actually infested in the gaming industry? Like I was talking about that with Back 4 Blood the other day when we were playing it. Mm-hmm. It just like it feels very PC.
Yeah.
You've got like all the included races, you've got a nice racial spectrum, and I think there's a bisexual guy, and it's just a whole fucking Everybody just wants to appease the crowd now. And I don't know, man. That makes me worry for the gaming industry personally.
All right, I'm gonna preface this by saying you might want to cut it. I don't know how you feel about it, but do
Okay.
you think the racial spectrum, you know, how they try to include everybody, be it media in general, video games, commercials, movies, whatever. Do you think that how they treat like adding a black guy to the equation of like a group of white guys, do you think they would do the same thing for a retard? Like, do you think they'd just toss a kid with Downs in there?
Okay, the big point that a lot of people miss is what they're doing in this action is they're giving it they're giving it attention. They're bringing that issue to the limelight. You know, if you could just chuck a kid, yeah, yes, you could chuck a special needs kid in there if you know it fit the story. That's fine. But I don't think it should be a point to add it in there to be politically correct to appease that group of people. Same thing shouldn't be done with race like racial groups in general. You know, if you're continuously trying to appease this, you're bringing this issue to limelight. This just overall general issue of racism into the limelight. You know, if we just fucking just everybody just I don't know exactly how to explain it, but you know, when you continue, like when people say, when you say like a slightly racist joke, you know, it's just like, but it's a joke. It's all in good nature, right? And someone's like, you know, oh, a racist mind is a racist kind. You know, you shouldn't say that kind of shit. You know, those kind of people who bring up the stuff like that, those are the kind of people who continue to keep racism alive. Because they keep bringing it up. They keep like it's just a pertinent issue in their mind, and they're just gonna keep bringing it up any chance they get. You know, always about the race. Everyone's always about race, bringing everything up about race. When like if you just kind of just let it go, just be a decent human being, be nice to everybody. Don't fucking bring it up. Somebody's racist, you just ignore them. Let them fucking say their little tangent. You know, most of those people, just like bullies were in fucking high school, all they're doing is trying to get a reaction out of you, trying to get attention. You just fucking let them be. They stop getting their reaction. They stop getting their attention. They're going to fucking smarten up. When they're not getting anybody talking to them, nobody being friends with them, whatever, maybe a couple other racist pricks, but when those people, they'll fucking figure it out. But if you continue to give these bullies their reaction, they're just going to continue to be racist and continue to outvoice their opinion. You know, usually the smallest minority is the loudest. You know, get all those motherfuckers just yelling and screaming their racist bullshit, dude. If we just stop giving them what they want, they'll go away. They'll go into hiding. You know, kind of like Nazis. Man, we're gonna bring up Nazis.
Let's go.
You know, the anti-Semitic people, the you know the what are they called, neo-Nazis when they're
the new ones?
Yeah, like the newer Nazis, you know, those people,
neo-Nazis.
They're in hiding, you know, they're in hiding. They exist, sure. Those people are never going to go away, just like racists. They're never going to go away. Maybe, you know, 100 years down the road when everybody kind of looks like Tiger Woods, we'll all that's a Funhouse reference.
Okay.
Yeah, when everybody looks like Tiger Woods, but yeah, there always are going to be, you know, these small groups of racists, you know. But you know, once you just like fucking ignore them, they just go away. Same thing happened to the Nazis. Everybody just like, nah, it's not right to be a Nazi, fucking whatever, dude. Like, you're going to start screaming that Nazi shit. And then a lot of those people were like getting their ass kicked, which I don't necessarily agree with. You just kicking somebody's ass for their beliefs, even though they're, you know, wrong. But yeah, then they just kind of like disappeared. Now it's all about like racism and LGBTQ TIA
WXYZ.
No, I think I don't know. I think I'm pretty spot on there.
Oh, okay.
It's
my bad.
It's no, I don't actually know. It could, yeah, there could be like 6 or 7 different letters that I don't even know about at this point.
You could compare the whole constantly bringing up racism thing as like a really toxic girlfriend you're still with. Like
kind of, yeah.
the old you fucked up one time. You could be a brand new changed man to the best of her liking, but she'll still bring that shit up.
Or you can relate it to that one friend that you've known since you were a kid, but they just won't get a job, they won't grow up, they won't move on. All they do is smoke meth or fucking, or do some hard drugs and shit, and they just continuously, they're just leeching off of you, right? And it's just like this gross toxic relationship. You just gotta and they're pulling you down, they're pulling you as a person down. You just gotta like fucking get him out of there, dude. Get him out of there, and your life will just be so much better. You ignore that motherfucker when those people realize that, nobody gives a fuck about him anymore, then, they'll smarten up. Yeah. Tough
Very
love,
well
man.
said.
Tough love.
I strongly believe in tough love.
That's right. A firm hand is an educational hand.
Would you spank your kids?
No. I think there are much better ways to punish your children than spank them, especially in this modern age. That's one of the things that if I do end up having children, I will definitely keep up with the technology of the era, whether it be like, internet tech. Because when I was a kid, one of the things that got me into technology, one of the things I'm glad that happened was my dad, he was fucking around with computers and whatnot. And he used to do a lot of things to keep me from getting on the internet, like hiding my cables or shit like that. And I don't know, I think that kind of created a problem solver out of me, but it did almost kind of make me a bit of a sneaky little fucker. But like blocking the internet, right? Putting a password on the internet, I one time had a password on the computer that only my parents knew, and I installed a keylogger onto the computer and then had them lock it. And then the next time I had them use it, I had my mom put the password in and I logged the password so I could use it whenever I want. Shit like that made me a little problem solver.
So you're evil.
I am, yeah. I'm a fucking...
I like it. No, I agree. I don't think I got the IT like tinkering shit kind of came late for me. I don't fuck with it as much as I want to, but my kind of like problem solver thing came out of money somehow. Pretty much like whatever I got for Christmas or whatever I got for my birthday, or back then I had a job working at fucking Target. I would get my shit taken away from me all the time. That was it. I'd get grounded. They'd take away my phone, take away my Xbox, take away my DS. But since I had money, I would just buy like dirt cheap used ones all the time.
Wow.
And I would hide them. So when I'd get one taken away, I just had another one.
Yeah, I wouldn't even think to do that, because I just like...
It was definitely
ways
risky.
Around it. Yeah, I mean, that
was definitely risky.
Well, that, and it's expensive. I really just wanted to save. At the time when I started working, the first thing I wanted to do was buy a car. And one thing that I fucked up with was, I had a job at the time, and my mom and dad would drive me to and from work, and I was saving up money trying to buy a car. And so they said, okay, we'll double whatever you put in, up to like $2,000. Yeah. So I was like, okay, cool. So I ended up putting in $600, I think it was, for my mom's friend's sister's Hyundai Elantra.
Wow.
She wanted $1,200 for it. It had like $30K on it, $130K on it. And I was like, yeah, dude, this is sick for $600. Like, I'll get a whip that I can drive to and from work. And I wish I would have saved up a little bit more and actually bought a nice car, Like, yeah. I could have saved up a little more and bought, like, I don't know, even like a Miata or like a Golf.
I was about to say, you could have bought like a completely beat up Miata, a repoed Miata with holes in the fucking leather.
Or an old school manual BMW like 3 Series, Yeah, just like something fun, but instead I bought a front wheel drive automatic piece of shit. 170 horsepower Elantra. Yeah, I mean, I had fun with it. It was pretty light, especially after I took out the seats and a bunch of shit from the back. I
I
could
just
fling it
love how
around
it rocked
corners.
so much.
Yeah, it was like a boat. It really was. Like it it would hit those corners, but it leaned so fucking hard.
It
It
was
was like a
so
boat.
top heavy.
Yeah. I kind of miss it. I sold it to a coworker when I was working with Discount Tire for $500 because he had a moped at the time, like a 50cc moped, and he was trying to get to and from work like in the rain and whatnot, working 40 hours a week. So I felt bad, and I needed the extra cash because I was buying the Subaru.
It's good of you. It's good of you.
Yeah, I still kind of regret it. I easily could have gotten, $1,500, put the seats back in, cleaned it up a little bit, because I mean, it had a bunch of new shit on it, new alternator, new battery, yada yada yada.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
God,
Shit.
my
So
throat's cloggy, dude.
yeah, what's up? Yeah,
I don't know. I
your
feel a
knees
little
hurt too?
congested. No, stop.
Oh. All right, let's So I found this since it's the technically Halloween episode. I found these short stories. I got 30 of them. You should pick a number 1 through 30, and let's like read a couple of them, and we'll rate them like on a scale of 1 to 10 and how spooky they are.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Pick a number.
28.
28. Shit, that's gonna be far. Let's see.
Control F.
Nap in the Car by Boo. You ready?
Yeah, sure.
Mommy always leaves me and Daddy home on oh fuck, I already Mommy always leaves me and Daddy home on Saturday nights, and me and Daddy, should be Daddy and I, always go get ice cream in the car after dinner. I have to sit in the back seat until I'm a big boy. I go in the kitchen to see what Daddy is cooking for dinner after my Barney movie is over, but he's not in there this time. I saw a note on the counter that said Mommy and Uncle James were going somewhere together. I'm not sure. I don't read that good. Nice. I go find Daddy in the garage. I shut the door behind me like I'm supposed to. Daddy's in the car and he already has the car turned on. We must not be eating dinner tonight, only ice cream. I get in the back seat behind Daddy since I'm not a big boy yet. Daddy doesn't say anything when I say hello to him. Maybe he can't hear me over the loud car. I think I'll take a nap on the way to ice cream. I feel kind of sleepy.
Wow,
Damn,
I
dude.
picked the darkest one.
That is so fucked.
Jesus.
Yeah, wow. I don't know if that's like, man. I give that an 8. That's
You
pretty
give that an
good. That's
These
pretty
are-
good.
On the spookiness scale?
I don't know if that's really spooky, but let's just like in terms of quality, I don't know. That's pretty good. That's fucked up.
It's a very, it's a lot of
Yeah.
perspective there.
Little kid is like a note. Yeah, obviously the dad like is killed himself with the car on because the wife left with the uncle or something. Or yeah, dude.
Not only did his dad kill himself,
Again, the kid.
we think that mommy is fucking her brother.
Probably. I mean that makes sense. Yeah. I mean that's sad, dude. That's really sad.
Excuse me?
You don't know about Sag? Oh, sorry. I've spending a lot of time in my buddy's Twitch chat.
Sag?
Sag, yeah, SADGE. It's an emote. Yeah.
Is it like sad and savage?
I don't know. Actually, I don't know the history behind it. I can look it up.
Yeah, give me that Urban Dictionary.
Let me see. Know Your Meme. This is a solid website. Sag is an emote on Twitch depicting a flattened version of Papega the Frog with a sad, disappointed expression and a downward glance, and a variation of on Papega. The emote is commonly used as a reaction to convey sadness or depression in chats on Twitch, but also appears in memes and forms of copy pasta elsewhere online.
Beautiful.
Dates back to 2005, dude. Yeah.
Ancient.
Yeah. All right, pick another one. Pick another number.
You want me to read this time?
You want to read one?
I can if you want.
All right, I'll pick a number.
Okay.
13.
13.
Yeah, Friday the 13th. That's a spooky number. Yeah, get prepared. Yeah. Get some water in you. Nick up.
Yeah, Nick up. What a good meme.
Oh, fuck. I just whacked the shit out of my mic.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
Gonna have to cut that out.
Next Time You'll Know Better by I Posted Midnight. Scroll down a little bit here. Have you ever walked into a room and found a vampire? No, not the sexy kind, but a foul creature with bony limbs and ashen skin. The kind that snarls as you enter, like a beast about to pounce. The kind that roots you to the spot with its sunken, hypnotic eyes, rendering you unable to flee as you watch the hideous thing uncoil from the shadows. Has your heart started racing? What?
Is mine? What? What's happening?
Dude, sometimes I just can't fucking read normal sentences. Has your heart started racing, though your legs refuse to? Have you felt time slow as the creature crosses the room in the darkness of a blink? Have you shuddered with fear when it places one clawed hand atop your head and another under your chin so it can tilt you, exposing your neck? Have you ever squirmed as its rough, dry tongue slides down your cheek, over your jaw, to your throat, in a slithering search that's seeking your artery?
I'm getting hot, dude.
I thought it was some weird sex thing at the beginning.
Stay one and No Nut November. I'm struggling.
Have you felt its hot breath release in a hiss against your skin when it probes your pulse, the flow that leads to your brain? Has its tongue rested there, throbbing slightly as if savoring the moment? Have you then experienced a sinking, sucking blackness as you discover that not all vampires feed on blood, some feed on memories? Well, have you? Maybe not. But let me rephrase the question. Have you ever walked into a room and suddenly forgotten why you came in?
Huh.
Okay, the whole thing together is kind of cool, but like the beginning led to the end, but there was a lot of unnecessary shit in there.
Right. I mean, I'm sitting here reading this one. Has your heart started racing through though your legs refuse to?
Yeah.
That one kind of threw me off there.
I thought it had to do with like dreams. How like you can't run away from the monster and shit like that.
Weird, man. I did a I don't know, man. I give that like a 6.
On the spookiness scale?
Yeah, on the spookiness scale, yeah.
Spookiness scale, yeah. Probably a 5.
Right. I saw this one. I read this one. This was one of the first ones I read when I found this link. It's number 3, Guardians by Dark Alligator. Yeah, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me get into position here. He awoke to the huge insect-like creatures looming over his bed and screamed his lungs out. They hastily left the room and he stayed up all night, shaking and wondering if it had been a dream. The next morning, there was a tap on the door. Gathering his courage, he opened it up to see one of them gently place a plate filled with fried breakfast on the floor, then retreat to a safe distance. Bewildered, he accepted the gift. The creatures chittered excitedly. This happened every day for weeks. At first, he was worried they were fattening him up, but after a particularly greasy breakfast left him clutching his heart from chest burn, or his chest from heartburn, they were replaced with fresh fruit. As well as cooking, they poured hot, steamy baths for him and even tucked him in when he went to bed. It was bizarre. One night, he woke to gunshots and screaming. He raced downstairs to find a decapitated burglar being devoured by the insects. He was sickened, but disposed of the remains as best as he could. He knew they had just been protecting him. One morning, the creatures wouldn't let him leave his room. He laid down, confused but trusting as they ushered him back into the bed. Whatever their motives, they weren't going to hurt him. Hours later, a burning pain spread throughout his body. It felt like his stomach was filled with razor wire. The insects chittered as he spasmed and moaned. It was only when he felt a terrible squirming feeling beneath his skin that he realized the insects hadn't been protecting him, they had been protecting their young. Damn, dude.
Yikes.
Bugs in you. Yeah, that's
Fuck
fucked
that. I
up.
fucking hate bugs, dude. God.
Especially in you? Yeah. That
Oof.
one's fucked.
I couldn't imagine having meth arms, dude.
Right? Yeah. Any drug that makes me think I got bugs under my skin, I'm good, bro. I'm good.
Yeah, I'd rather not participate. Thank you, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that one an 8 as well, because bugs no.
I agree. I concur.
Yep, bugs bad.
Bugs bad.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. What are you gonna rate it?
I concurred.
Oh, did you? You gonna give it an 8 as well?
No, you said
All right.
6. Oh
did
yeah,
I?
you said 8. You said 8.
You giving it a
said
6? Damn, dude.
No.
Damn. I
It
liked
was
that
spooky.
one.
That was good. That was good.
Here's a really short one. Ready?
Is it the 2-sentence one I saw? Is it
number 20 with the fucking baby doll?
Hold on. I saw one that was like 1 or 2 sentences. Where is it?
Yeah, let me read this one.
Yeah, 20.
Little Emily vanished last year. Now they're pouring new sidewalks in my neighborhood, and I found her name in the wet cement written in remembrance, but it was in reverse and from below.
That's pretty good.
Whoa. Spooky, dude. Man, all these spooky stories got me wanting to play some Phasma.
I'd totally play it, yeah.
Yeah. Wonder if Mercy would get on. We should play some later.
He
They added
definitely will.
a new map and I think like a couple new ghosts. So that's cool, yeah.
As long as they don't kill me instantly, man. I just want to be their friend, dude.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Here's another short one. Crying Isn't Going to Help by Honest Rage.
Fantastic.
I pointed the gun at the sick bastard who killed my wife. He sobbed as he feared for what was to come. I pulled the trigger. If only he spoke and tried to reason with me, then maybe he could have lived. But that was obviously not going to happen. After all, he was born just a few minutes ago.
Holy
shit, dude. All right, that one's got to be a 10.
That's pretty good.
That's got to be a 10. That's fucked, man.
Mm-hmm.
Brutal. Damn, some of these are like a paragraph.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
I just realized I had my right armrest wedged up against my desk.
Nice.
I've been tapping my foot the whole time, and my whole desk has been shaking.
Yeah. Dude, this fucking ads for Sasha Grey. What the hell is this? Ferengi? Sasha Grey just got her naked there with her hair cut. Man, this is going to be brutal. Day 1. I'm struggling. We want to talk about that? Let's talk about No Nut November. I've never done it before. Finally given it a whirl. I will openly admit to being a porn enjoyer.
Okay, all right.
I don't know how else to describe that.
Hi, my name is Nick, and
Hi,
I'm
Nick.
addicted to porn. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Ever since I can remember, it's so easy.
Right. I mean, we kind of grew up in that age or in that era where the internet was kind of becoming a thing and it was just so easy and simple to find pornography. Although I still remember my original days of just going to like boobs.com and getting a virus on the family computer.
Oh yeah, boobs.com. That was the jam.
Or like, whatever it was. I think I remember as a kid, I used to have this friend named, I think it was Ethan. I don't want to say his last name, but the one with the brother who said gobblegoose.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it was him. And I told him to go to a website. that was pornography. Like it was just straight pornography, but it had like an unsuspecting name. And apparently he did it on the family computer with his like family behind them, like in the living room or whatever.
That's
And
awesome.
he got in a lot of fucking trouble. And then his mom ended up calling my mom.
That's
and I'm like,
hilarious.
no, because I remember how I got out of it, but I can't. I remember I got out of it. I can't remember how I got out of it, but I basically played it off that he was supposed to go to this website, not the one that he actually went to, and got
Mm.
out of it. No, I had a lot of those, man. I got a lot of old memories. I remember my first ever experience with I don't even know if you can really talk about this. Can you even talk about like youngins getting it on? like
Oh God.
past experiences, like your first ever experience. You remember your first ever experience with a woman?
Yeah. Well, like
Yeah.
how far? Like what type of experience? Like losing my virginity?
No, well, I would just say like your first sexual experience. Cuz I had a few sexual experiences, like I would consider like making out or, copping some titty or, grabbing some ass. I'd consider that to be like a sexual experience.
Yeah, the first thing I ever did was just like a long makeout session. It
Nice.
was yeah,
You
years
remember how old
ago.
you were?
Yeah, I was a late bloomer, man. I was 18.
Yeah, mine was yeah, so you're lucky. Mine was not 18. I was under the age of 18. I was in I was at Sharon Elementary School.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was during the after school program
Mhm.
because I couldn't go home. Like I couldn't be trusted to be home by myself at the time.
Understandable.
Yeah. So they had me go to the after school program and then they come pick me up. And it wasn't that bad. They just like they'd make you play games, they'd feed you snacks, they'd take you outside for an hour or so. They had like Jenga, fucking, puzzles. They fed us a shitload of yeah, they fed us a shitload of Tang. You remember that awful orange flavored drink? It like really wasn't even. You don't remember Tang?
No, I don't remember Tang. I probably
Damn.
avoided the hell out of it.
Yeah, they gave us a shitload of Tang. It was like you got water or you got fucking Tang. But yeah, there was this chick that was in the program. I think I was probably third or fourth grade. What age would that have been?
Third or
Third or
fourth grade,
fourth
like
grade.
8 or 9.
So 8 or 9 then. Wow, I don't think I ever really put that together. But yeah, I think I had heard about, like sex and stuff, and I was interested by it, of course, because I'm a boy. And I remember this chick. I saw her like drawing something on some paper, and it looked like a naked lady. And I was like, "Oh, what do you got?" And so she like ripped it up and threw it in the trash can. Well, I went into the trash can and I fucking grabbed it and looked at it, and it was like a naked woman, like a drawn naked woman. I was like, "Nice, dude." So I walked over to her and I was like, "Hey, can you draw me one of these? Like, this is sick. I like this. This is like, this is getting me going." And she's like, "Yeah, sure." So she started like drawing me like nude comics and pictures and stuff like that, and I was like super into it. And that like happened for like 2 or 3 days. And then one day we went outside and she took me to the back of the playground that we were at, and she told me, she's like, "You can either touch my boobs or see them." And I was like, "Oh, obviously I want to see them." So yeah, she showed me her tits and I was like, "Nice, dude." And I was like, yeah, 8 or 9 at the time. So that was like my first ever.
All you saw was fucking chest. All you
Yeah,
just
they were like, I saw some fucking mosquito bites, dude. Yeah,
all you
but
got
yeah,
was fucking rib cage.
I was so thrilled about that. And then when we walked up to the front of the playground to go in, when they called us in, they asked us like, "What were you doing back there?" And I was like, "Nothing. We were just talking, right?" And then they asked her, and then when we got inside the building, they pulled us in and sat us on the stage because it was like in that stage room with all. It was like the cafeteria, but there was a stage in it as well for
Yeah.
events and pep rallies and whatnot. and yeah, they sat us up there and were asking us, and we eventually fucking told them what we did, and then they separated us and told us we couldn't like talk to each other anymore, and yeah, got in a lot of trouble with my parents. Although I think my dad was kind of proud. I think it is kind of a proud moment, like, you know, when you have a son, especially in this day and age, with you know, homosexuality being such a thing, that, you know, I think if you're a straight white man, I don't know why I said white. If you're a straight man and you have a son and you want to have a straight son, I think it is quite like a relief off your shoulders when you realize that your son is not a homosexual. You know, I think
Yeah.
yeah. It's not like nothing wrong with being a homosexual, but you know, it's a difficult life. You know, it definitely is a much more difficult life being in a minority. Homosexuality being a minority, definitely.
Yeah.
You know, when you choose that or whatever, or when that chooses you, that I don't know how they explain it, but yeah, I mean, it's you sign up for a really a harder time than most people. You know, life's difficult enough, so those people like to play on hard mode, I guess.
I hear you.
I don't know.
Hey, what's your Discord? What's your connection bar at?
Green, 3 bars green.
Green.
What's yours at?
Dude, you were cutting out. Mine's 3 bars green. You were cutting out and lagging like that whole time. But I know you'll still get the audio.
It's in. Let's see. Let me hold on. It just switched us to the USC server. I don't know if that's the region here.
Well, your webcam quality instantly got better, so yes.
Yeah, it was on automatic. Maybe that's why.
They just threw us in the middle of fucking California and was like, yeah, they're close to here.
No, somebody heard me talking about you know, risky topics, and they just cut me off. They don't want that opinion being voiced.
Oh, yeah. The FBI's watching.
Look, I'll go back and say, look, I'll go back and say, just like for the record, there's nothing wrong with being a homosexual. I'm a firm believer in anybody, you know, doing whatever the hell they want to do, you know, as long as it doesn't negatively impact other people's lives. Like, go for it. As long as you're not killing, murdering, pissing, annoying the shit out of people, yeah, then like you're good, dude. You know, you be you. You know, I envy that motherfucker, that naked guy on the freeway with a sign that says Jesus is coming, like yelling out, man. He's just being him, man. he's all about him and nobody else.
That could negatively impact somebody.
I guess if he's naked, yeah, this is true. Maybe he's got pants on.
Just okay, yeah, he's got pants, but he's going commando.
Yeah, he's commando, but he's got pants on. His dangling ain't hanging out. He's not scarring any children or nothing on the highway. Yeah, this is true. Where the fuck is this podcast going?
Dude, I don't know, but I just thought about how like almost every porn star goes commando, like with just jeans on. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think a lot of them do. I don't know, man. Like budgeted porn just like doesn't do it for me anymore. You know,
budgeted porn.
Yeah, like
legitimate productions,
like straight up companies,
amateur
versus amateur. Exactly. Yeah, I'm more into like the just like phone on the table stripping in front of the camera kind of shit like that. I don't know. That's one of the reasons I wanted to do No Nut November, is my tastes have gotten quite specific over the years. And it's been so long since I've had a relationship that I don't want to like dull myself too much to the point where if I get into another relationship, I like can't get it up, you know, or, you know, nothing satisfies me in my sexual life. It's just unsatisfactory. So I think No Nut November is definitely going to be good for me. Very good for me. But man, there's a lot of hot chicks that come into the shop. And I'm going to have to be a very respectful gentleman. And
yeah, another thing that...
What?
Sorry. Another thing that I hope to gain from this is a sense of drive towards sex in general. I mean, like, yeah, not being able to get it up because my I mean, I would classify it as a kink. My kink got like insanely specific
Yeah,
over
that's
the
exactly what it is.
years I've been watching porn. Like, if it's
Yeah.
not, if I can't find the one thing I'm looking for, it just ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna get really fucking mad. But that drive to pursue sex, I already have a drive to pursue my soulmate if the time comes and everything's, like fucking hunky dory. Yeah, I'll go for it. And I'll work on, this background shit while I try to hunt for that. But there's like no drive. Like, I don't want to deal with women. That's pretty much the problem right now.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going on 4 years now since I've had sex. And I miss it, sure, but I just like get enough satisfaction from rubbing one out.
Exactly.
And that's a problem. It definitely is. I mean, yeah, like you said, I'm definitely like I definitely want to find a girl, but for me, I think what I'm hoping to gain from it is the drive, yes, but like the side effects that come with that, like if I like get real fucking, what I'm trying to say is me, like it's gonna push me to be a better person, right? Like if I'm sitting out there trying to get dates and people are taking one look at me and being like, oh fuck, nah, I'm good. That could drive me to, better myself. Maybe it's like,
Yeah.
I haven't gotten a haircut in a while. Oh, well, fuck, I do look a little rough. Let me get a haircut. Maybe I'll get better about getting my haircut. Or, I'm a husky guy. I've always been kind of a husky guy. Maybe that'd push me to actually start working out and eating really, really good and trying to lose weight and stuff. So, yeah, I'm hoping it just pushes me in general. Because, man, I get a lot of my content from 4chan. And there's a lot of threads on 4chan, just like, I don't know, it's an image board, or like you can post like little clips. And there's a lot of posts on there that are like, porn is a poison, just quit. And I've been thinking about it. I'm like, dude, it really kind of is. Like the amount of times I've thought about busting one out today is ridiculous. It's honestly ridiculous.
I need to. I think. I saw something on it to where he did it last November, where every time he thought about jacking off or he thought about coming in general, he would do like 20 push-ups and 20 sit-ups.
Yeah.
I think I'd want to do that, but I don't want to like explain that to my boss or something, and then out of nowhere he catch me up front just like doing push-ups.
This is true. Yeah. Why are you? Yeah. I was thinking about doing the rubber band trick where you just take a rubber band and put it on your wrist, and anytime you think about
you flick it.
You pop your wrist with a rubber band.
That wouldn't be bad. I was gonna start doing that anyway because apparently it helps with anxiety and shit like that.
Yeah. I don't know. It's gonna be rough. I mean, we'll definitely keep we'll keep everybody updated on our progress through it.
Yeah,
Never
definitely.
done it, so.
Yep. We'll just know that. I don't know how Thanksgiving's gonna work out with this. We'll figure something out. But yeah. Every podcast this month is gonna be a milestone on our glorious journey.
Yeah. Does it land on what day's Thanksgiving? Isn't it like the 24th or something?
It's the 25th. It's always Thursday, Friday.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, so that's fine. We record these on Sundays, so.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be out of town though or not.
Yeah, this is true. We'll have to see. Maybe we can record it earlier or what.
Yeah,
we'll figure it out.
I might take the Monday off after. We'll see though.
Just if anything, we can do like an on the road episode where you're just like on your phone or something with your headphones on.
I could.
I'll just record Discord.
As long as
clean up the audio.
Yeah, as long as the AirPods don't sound too bad.
Yeah. I mean, they're not amazing, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Entirely up to you. We'll figure it out. Hey, no yawning. No yawning.
Yeah, I know, dude. I'm getting tired already.
It's only 6 p.m. Today's your day off.
It is my day. I've been busy today, man. I've been doing a lot of work and trying to get things rolling. You know, I got like 10 open tabs here. Actually, it's a bit messy.
Businessman.
And I've been watching Shiba Inu. Got quite a lot of money in that right now. Took quite a dip these last few days, but it's slowly climbing back up, so that's cool. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Currency of the future. For any that haven't gotten into it yet.
Yeah, I might pull what I have invested out of the stock market because I'm kind of tired of dealing with it.
Just like goes
like
down,
regular
man.
stocks. Yeah, regular stocks. I'm kind of done with them because when COVID started, I put money into Clorox. You know, they make cleaners. That made sense. I put money into Fiserv, which is a credit card software company, like the card readers.
Yep.
They make that software. There was a third
yeah,
one.
my buddy works for Fiserv.
That's right. And then Johnson & Johnson. Those were my three. Yeah. And Johnson & Johnson, when I bought into it, like everybody was saying buy Johnson & Johnson, and it was like $500 fucking dollars.
Did you buy a whole share?
Of course I did.
Wow.
I know.
Why didn't you just buy like a partial share?
Can you do the whole on 500?
I think, I don't know. I haven't really gotten into the stock market that much, but like with crypto, you don't need to purchase the whole fucking Bitcoin.
Yeah.
You can purchase like 0.00001 of a Bitcoin. Yeah, I thought you could just buy like partial shares.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't use Robinhood. For one, they suck. You don't actually like own anything you have on Robinhood.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm pulling out.
Yeah. Robinhood's garbage. Even though we're sitting here, the Shiba community is sitting here waiting for Robinhood to accept it on their platform because it's going to skyrocket the numbers. Yeah.
So should I invest in Shiba?
I mean, I would if you want to join me. I mean, I'm sitting here. Where's my portfolio? Let's see. I'm currently sitting on 28 million Shiba Inu coin, valued at $2,000 basically, which is nice. I mean, and that's like I think it's like maybe like a $400 investment overall towards the Shiba Inu. I did it like a few months back. Yeah, and it's gone up quite a lot. I mean, it burned an entire zero in like a day.
Ooh.
So, yeah, man, crypto's definitely going to be the currency of the future. The government's getting ready to adopt it, and they've already got infrastructure for taxation of it and yada, yada, yada. But, now's the time to invest. Definitely don't pull out. If you're going to invest, I'd recommend just diamond handing the fuck out of it. Staying strong, just you put it in. If you see it go down, just forget about it. Let it go. It'll go back up.
I hear you.
Wow. Some of this random currency that Coinbase gives you is up like 20% today.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
So definitely go through Coinbase.
Well, Coinbase is my preference. Just because of their learning program, you can sign up for a Coinbase account and watch these short little videos. You can just skip right through them, honestly. Just answer the questions until you get it right. Yeah, they give you like $30 of free currency.
That's cool.
And I to start, and then they give you like $10 a Bitcoin or whatever, or $5 Bitcoin. And then they'll constantly add these learning programs where you can earn like $3, $4, sometimes even $10 of currency. And then you can convert that currency into whatever the fuck you want, or you can just forget about it. That's what I did back in 2018. Had that $35 of free currency, and then last year in 2020, I looked at my portfolio and had $600 from it just sitting there. So, yeah, I think it's much better than the stock market. It's got much more potential for gain. There is 100% the potential or the possibility of the entire market just evaporating. I mean, that's like anything. If you're gonna put money into it, make sure it's money you're willing to lose.
Yeah.
Don't dump your entire fucking bank account in it, assuming you're gonna be a millionaire.
Play it
Yep.
safe. Play it safe.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, fuck. Let's. I don't know if are we done with the spooky stories?
Yeah. We could
It's a
be.
decent.
We could be.
Yeah, we got a decent. We got like 4 or 5 of them there. That was spooky.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for attending the Halloween segment of the podcast. Now
Mm-hmm.
to continue with the regular schedule. Yeah. Yeah.
What's on the regular schedule?
So I'd like to talk about the GTA trilogy. I can't remember if we talked about it before. Did we?
I don't think we did.
Yeah, so Rockstar is releasing a remastered group of games or package of games. It's going to be Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. And they're remastering not just like graphics, but the gameplay itself in these three games, and they're releasing it as the GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition. So they're mastering the quality of all the games, so like graphics, visual effects. I'm assuming they're going to be updating the engines to be able to handle all this, as well as the graphics, or as well as the controls. So you've got like GTA 5 style controls is what a lot of people are comparing it to. And then I think they're also adding a bunch of shit to some of the games. Like I know San Andreas is going to have a bunch of new cars. So it's not just like the original old school cars, but they've added quite a few of them. They've got like updated targeting, weapon wheels. You've got like updated radio stations. Yeah,
Those chicks in the portraits are so hot.
Yeah, improved controls. Here you go. Increased resolution and frame rate. So, Xbox Series S and the PS5 players can play these games at 4K 60 FPS, which is pretty damn cool. So yeah, fans of the old games. I mean, I've played all the old games and I love them. I've been a Rockstar fanboy for quite a while, so yeah, I'm excited for this.
I'd be excited for it because I know that I haven't played those titles. Period. Yeah. So,
well, it's going to be
on.
If
they can make it look better and it plays better, sure, fuck it, why not?
It's not going to handle like an old game anymore. Like that's one of the big parts about it. You know, if they're like, that's one of the really shitty parts of like this era of the gaming industry is that a lot of companies are remastering old games, and that's cool. But they're just like remastering the graphics.
Yeah, they're kind of.
That's it.
I think gaming's kind of dead, dude.
It is. The era of innovation is dying. The indie developers are the only companies right now that are really fucking hitting. You know, there's a couple AAA companies that are releasing some decent games, but like GTA 6, there's a shitload of hype around GTA 6, and if GTA 6 doesn't fucking pair up, or what's the word? How do you say that? If it doesn't meet the standards, that it's gonna hurt the gaming industry severely. And there's gonna have to be some major change, like especially Cyberpunk being such a disappointment, the new Call of Duty's being such a disappointment. You got all these AAA companies just releasing this fucking garbage.
Yeah, my biggest worry is I mean, just kind of how you mentioned you were replaying through the GTA 5 story and how it's PC. I don't want every game to be PC, man.
Right.
Like, I buy a rated M game for a reason. That's the shit I'm into.
Yeah. No, I mean, I agree. I like those games, man. Like, I like being able, I like seeing that gruesome shit. You know, you can live that life that you can't really live. You know, I can't fucking go out in the street, steal a car, and drive it through a herd of like 15 people, just like for fun.
Exactly, dude. If I buy a Grand Theft Auto title, I expect to be able to beat someone in the skull on the sidewalk with a baseball bat.
Like 17 times over, right?
Yeah, 17 times over until
And
that little pile of cash just bloop.
right, and yeah, it makes me worried, man. It really does. That all these newer games are just they're gonna, you're gonna try and run over somebody in GTA, and they're gonna just dive out of the way magically.
Your
Yeah,
game just crashes and it goes, that's a no-no.
yep. You've been banned from GTA single player.
You've been banned from single player. That'd be funny.
Yeah, that would suck. That would really, really, really fucking suck. I would be
would.
super disappointed if that's what. But I don't think they will. I'm hoping Rockstar will at least stick to their roots and stay true to like their kind of abrasive, kind of almost testing the line content
Ooh,
that they push out.
I'm sorry. I was reading one of
What are you
the
oohing
one
over
of
there
the
about?
one of the bullet points on the link we're getting this from says increased resolution and frame rate for Xbox Series X and PS5 so they can play 4K 60 FPS.
Yeah, you weren't listening like 5 minutes ago when I said that.
Shit.
What the fuck are you doing, dude?
I'm literally sitting here. I was see the problem is you were talking about it and I was reading from the top down, but you were hitting key points. So you got ahead.
Yeah. Don't do it. Don't read.
I'm sorry.
Nobody reads anymore, dude.
You're right.
I just slap it into Google Translate and hit the voice button.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, that's exciting. Let's talk about this that you just sent me before we got on, this new movie.
This new movie? Dude.
Yeah.
Buzz fucking Lightyear.
Buzz
2022.
Yeah.
The origin story of Buzz Lightyear, dude. His adventures to infinity beyond. Oh, infinity and beyond. He's fucking voiced by Chris Evans.
Nice. I didn't know that.
Yeah. That makes it even better. I'm super excited for it. I love Chris Evans. There's a bunch of other people in this movie too.
It looks good. Is it just like made by Disney? I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's. I'm pretty sure it's Pixar.
Yeah, so their animation's gonna be phenomenal. It's gonna look super crisp. It's probably gonna have a banging ass soundtrack behind it.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome, dude. The Buzz Lightyear soundtrack.
Yeah, dude, I can't wait. Gonna be in my car driving down the road on Spotify. Buzz Lightyear OST.
Yep.
Slamming it.
I can't wait. So the exact date is June 17th.
June 17th, 2022.
Yeah, with it being that far out, they haven't like released a lot. There's like a minute and a half trailer you can find of it. Other than that, all we really know is that Buzz is going to space and this is his origin story.
Wow.
I'm excited to learn more, but at the same time, I'd rather just leave it there and then watch the movie whenever it comes out.
That's kind of the way I've been doing it for the last few years. I'll see a trailer with like a really cool idea or interesting story, and then I'm like, all right, cool, I'm going to see that. And then I'll just like stay away from everything else.
Yeah.
I try not to learn up on it. Because it's just
learn up.
Well, yeah, I guess, I try and just stay away from it, 'Cause I know a lot of people who, when they see a trailer for a movie, they're just like, they're trying to digest as much fucking content about it as they can before the movie actually comes out because they're so fucking excited for it, They're looking for leaks, they're looking for script leaks, plot leaks, shit like that. No, I mean, I see a movie, I'm like, that looks interesting. When does it come out? Okay, cool. And then I forget about it until the day it comes out. I think it's just the best way, because a lot of these fucking trailers actually show like really key moments or even cut moments together that aren't actually in the movie themselves. You ever seen that?
Yeah.
Where like they'll cut together a really funny joke in a trailer and it's like, oh shit, that's hilarious, and then it gets to that point in the movie and it was nothing like that.
Yeah.
That shit's annoying.
Well, it kind of like the other side of it, not like looking into it too much, but like watching it too many times, like where you completely kill it. Because back in high school, I was friends with Connor, your favorite buddy.
Mm-hmm.
And Captain America Civil War came out 2 days after his birthday. So on May 6th, he saw it with his dad. And then I think that Saturday, he invited me and a bunch of other people I have not met before to watch it again. And then after that, I think like 2 days later, he went to go see it again in theaters with his girlfriend.
Wow.
Because he loved it so much.
Yeah. There aren't many movies that I can watch twice. Like, there is a very fucking short list of movies that I could watch twice. And
it's got to be super hilarious or a classic.
Right. And then even so, there usually is like a 10-year period between when I can truly go back and watch. Because I'm finding the same thing with gaming right now.
Mm-hmm.
I've like seen it all. I've seen it all. I feel like I've seen almost all there is to offer in the current gaming industry. So I'll go back and play this old school game, this old school story game that I used to play. A good one would be GTA because I'm playing it right now. And as I'm playing the story, I'm remembering these missions and what I have to do. And I'm like, oh, I already know what happens here. Like, I wish I could just fucking skip through this, you know? Man, what was another one I fucking played? Damn it. The Walking Dead. I'm playing The Walking Dead right now. The Telltale Games one. And I've already seen everything that it has to offer. So like as I'm playing it, I'm just like I'm kind of getting bored. I'm getting fed up because like I've already seen everything. You know,
That's
all
how
these
I feel about damn it, dude. I keep interrupting you. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. All these new games, they all feel the fucking same. You know, they're not doing anything different. And that's like the same thing with movies. If I've seen it, you know, I get to the point where it's like, okay, I know what's going to happen. There's not that sense of wonder anymore. And then I just get bored and don't play it again.
I mean, that's how I feel about games I used to play. You know, like going back and trying to play Skyrim, like doing a dry run.
Yeah.
I get out of Helgen. I walk up to fucking what's his name at Whiterun? Is that Brynjolf? No, Bolgraf.
No idea.
Jarl Bolgraf. It's definitely him.
Oh yeah.
It's like I'll go through. I'll beat that first Bleak Falls Barrow quest line where you grab the dragon stone for his weird mage buddy in the side room. And then as soon as I'm done with that quest, he starts talking about how there's a dragon at the tower, and I think about all the other bullshit I have to do through the main story to finish it, and I'm like, dude, fuck this. I'm not doing this.
Right. Like you've already seen it all. You've been there, you've done that. It's there has to be like a certain amount of time between me playing that game and me playing it again for it to be like even remotely enjoyable.
But that's the thing is like I played Skyrim so much. I don't think my reset period would have to be I need to forget. Like I have to legitimately forget what happens next.
Yeah,
because I played that. So I played the main story so much because I loved it when I was younger when it first came out. But it's just like now, dude, it's a fucking chore.
Yeah. Well, I mean, some games though just like hit, like Fallout 3.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and that can kind of be said about Bethesda games in general. I think Bethesda games in general just hit because there is so much you can do that. I mean, there's so many fucking hours of content in Skyrim, especially if you get into modding it.
Yeah.
You know, you really get you get your hands into modding it. You've got like follower mods, you know, remaster visual mods, you've got quest mods, house mods, just like all the fucking, there's like 1 million mods. I think they just hit 1 million mods the other month on Nexus for Skyrim, which is kind of crazy. But I think Bethesda games are great in terms of replayability because like Fallout 3 I can always play. I'll always go back. I'll always go black. Because I think it has a special place in my heart, though, you know.
Yeah, no, but Bethesda games in general, I agree they have a bunch of replayability because, you know, I grinded out Skyrim back when I was younger. my first Fallout experience was Fallout 4. I know I need to try the others, but Fallout 4, like, I thought it was the best because it was the first one I ever played. But speaking of Bethesda in general, fucking Starfield. You heard about that?
Yeah, their new RPG. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, dude. It's coming out November 11th, 2022. It's supposed to be really fucking cool. I'm definitely excited for it.
Yeah. I mean, I'll buy anything that Bethesda puts out. Oh, anything single player Bethesda puts out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm still burned. I'm still recovering from the burn that ESO did to me. Elder Scrolls Online.
Yeah, dude, look at what your screen's doing behind you.
Oh yeah, it is kind of nuts. I put on like a video of some like visuals behind me. It's getting kind of crazy back there. Oh shit, dude.
That's crazy.
That's nuts. Yeah.
Ah.
Speaking of psychedelics, man, I haven't tripped in quite a while. And I've been kind of thinking about it. Thinking about trying it again. Maybe
that could be a good distraction for this month.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, just setting up. I was gonna set up like an easel. Isn't that like the thing you put a portrait in?
Yeah.
Paint to paint.
We'll canvas. Get one of those. Yeah.
We'll get a canvas and put it on an easel.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, and then just sit out in my backyard and just like paint shit, listen to some music and paint. Sounds kind of fun.
For 8 hours?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really think it that far through, you know. I'm just pondering the idea right now.
I hear you.
Yeah,
that would be cool.
Dude.
I wouldn't mind that.
It's been a while, you know, and it's genuinely something I'm interested in. Yet, you know, the last experience was a little rough, so it's there's been a recovery period, definitely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then oh yeah, definitely, 100%.
Yeah.
Other than your drug addictions, DDR5 is coming out, or it has
cool.
been out. Yeah.
Good transition.
Yeah. Pretty much the gist of DDR5 is they're lowering power consumption while doubling bandwidth. And the whole technology behind that is, you know how a CPU has hyperthreading?
Mm-hmm.
DDR5 has hyperthreading. So there's pretty much going to be virtual cores on the memory chips.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I know that's not like the exact correct terminology, but that's the best way I can describe it from what I was told and what I read from this article. But yeah, DDR5 is supposed to be way cheaper and way faster.
Yeah, standard DDR5 memory speeds range from oh my goodness. That number is crazy. 6.8 billion to or 4.8 billion to 6.4 billion transfers per second.
Yep. It's supposed to be super fucking fast.
That's a lot. Why the fuck would they put it like that? They wrote it 48,000 to 4,800 to 6,400 million transfers per second. Why not just put whatever, man? Whatever.
Don't worry about it, dude. Don't worry about it.
I'm too high to read shit like that. I can't process things like that.
Oh, yeah? Go down to the command encoding.
Yeah, like that chart, dude. No, thank you.
I'm sorry, how do I read that? Yeah, what does any of that mean? Sorry, I don't manufacture memory on my free time.
Unassigned reverse CS 012345. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Row RO-3 bank group. Nice, dude.
Left, high, left. I don't know what these mean.
Oh, look, there's a
legend.
A legend. Yep, that's what I was looking for.
Logic level. Active,
still
inactive,
don't know how to read
unused.
it.
Yeah. Jesus. Oh my God.
Yikes.
But yeah, that's all that really caught my mind this week. Everything
cool.
else has been kind of blech.
Yeah. I haven't done much in the computer part field in a while. I got the only thing I'm doing is Jamie's wife's laptop. I'm slapping a new SSD and a some more memory in it. She's got like a 4 gig kit in there, and she's trying to run Chrome on an old version of Windows 7. Yeah,
Oh no.
with a 5400 RPM drive, and she's like, "Yeah,
No.
it's just slow."
I could imagine.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put Windows 10 on it, or honestly, I might just put Windows 7 on it, cause
She knows how to use it.
she knows how to use it exactly, and there's no reason not to. I guess.
Dude,
I
that
don't
was
know.
like the biggest thing. I remember when my mom's laptop was getting like slow and she wanted to reset it and stuff like that, and I asked her dad for a key, and she was so specific that she needed Windows 8 back because she didn't want to fuck with Windows 10. So I gave her Windows 8, and then after that, her laptop pooped out legitimately, and my brother and I had to go to Walmart to buy her a new one. And she had Windows 10 on it, and she
Mm.
had a panic attack as soon as she turned the laptop on. It was probably the funniest thing I've ever seen. She goes, "What is this? What is this? What is this shit?"
Windows 8 is like the worst one too.
I know.
It really is. Yeah, I'm like, I was originally biased to Windows 7. I thought Windows 7 was a shit. Windows 8 came out, it was garbage. I updated and then backdated back to 7. And then when 10 came out and they had the free upgrade, I was like, all right, man, yeah, I guess I'll update. And 10's good. They just made it more difficult to access the stuff that I need.
Yeah.
Like the sound control panel. It's like fucking 4 clicks now to get
Mhm.
to,
What about
which is absurd.
Windows 11? You still liking that?
Yeah, it's pretty good. They've definitely made it more Mac-esque.
Oh, it's Mac-esque now.
Yeah, it's more Apple-esque, definitely. Like the way that windows open and close, they kind of zip into the actual icon that you click. The stuff like pops up. Everything's kind of rounded now.
It's more
Yeah,
fluid.
it is pretty fluid. Yeah, and all the way that the UI is and the menus and stuff, and the audio as well. The new audio for like alerts and shit is very like doo doo.
Oh,
Like really light fucking, yeah. I don't know. I'm enjoying it. I haven't run into any sort of compatibility issues with any of the programs I use. I straight up just downloaded the installer assistant and just let it run. I did have to enable, I can't remember what it was called. It was like TPM or something on my board. Your board needs to be compatible with TPM. It's some sort of like CPU security
yeah.
something or another. Yeah. So
Mhm.
I had to go in and enable that for it to be ready. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I think I need to not necessarily rebuild my PC because it's built fine. All the parts are
Hmm.
compatible, yada yada yada. But for some reason, I don't know if it's this like copy of Windows I got from the installation tool or what, but out of nowhere, my PC will just freeze. But
Yeah.
but not in like a typical freezing way where I can't fucking do anything. I can close applications, but I can't open applications. And on top of that, when I go down to the toolbar, I hit start and I try to shut down my computer through the power. It won't shut down. It just stays
Huh.
on. I have to
Interesting.
physically go, yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea what would be causing that.
I don't know either. I'm gonna install I'm gonna get a fresh installation tool, try it again. The only thing that sucks though is the only way to install Windows on an M.2 drive. And for anybody else that struggles with this, you will understand what I'm talking about. The M.2 drive has to be the only drive installed on the computer when you try to use the installation tool. If you have any other drives installed, it tells you to go fuck yourself. Every drive you pick, it's like, nope, can't do that one. Nope, can't do that one. It's annoying.
Yeah, the little fucking quirks of building a computer.
It's
Like
ridiculous.
building a computer is not difficult. Putting it together, it's just like really expensive Legos. But the ironing out of the bugs and compatibility issues between parts is always the difficult part.
I hate how like Microsoft support team also like will not help you if it's a custom build.
Mm-hmm. No,
If it's
I never call them anyway. Yeah.
No, I know, but like people have tried to do that in the past. Like when they first started doing custom builds, people would call up Microsoft and Microsoft would be like, no, absolutely not. We don't fucking help you. You're not one of the you're not Dell, you're not HP, you're not Lenovo. Go fuck yourself."
Yeah, I will do like a solid 10 hours of research on the internet before I call anybody, because any fucking tech support person you contact is 100% just going to go, "Well, have you turned it off and turned it back on again?"
Yep.
"Well, I don't know, maybe unplug it and hit the power button 6 or 7 times." Like they're going to waste my fucking time. And if I come up to them and I immediately like kind of say some shit like, "Okay, look, I've already done this. I've done this. I understand this. I've tried," I can come off as an asshole. When in reality, I'm like, dude, I don't want you to sit here and fucking waste my time and ask me to do 30 fucking different things that I've already tried. I just need you to figure out my exact issue. So I prefer to just figure it out myself, honestly.
That was did I ever tell you about when we first moved into this house and I got the AT&T set up for the router
No,
and shit like that for the internet?
I don't think so. What happened? No, I don't think so. Nothing's ringing a bell.
So I signed up for it and I called them initially and I was like, "Hey, this is me. I live here now. I want to sign up for AT&T fiber. We move in on this date. I need the box by this date." And she goes, "Okay, sure. Yeah, we'll take care of you." So she said that we had everything in the house set up for fiber because our address was already on file. And so she shipped us the box. I got the box. I went to go install it the day of move-in, and I couldn't find anything to plug the box into. There were no, like, all the wall jacks were RJ11, like the DSL/home phone connection.
Yeah.
And so I called up AT&T and I got some guy. Dude, I felt so bad because he was along that line of like, this is going to sound bad, like really bad. I couldn't tell if he was retarded or he had a British accent.
Oh, okay. You got to be careful of that word.
Yeah.
That word. I'll probably end up having to bleep that one, Look, I think, in a all right, let's discuss that real quick, okay, while we got it up there.
Okay.
I think calling a special needs person that word, I think is no longer okay.
You sure?
So if you're sitting there in your head thinking he might actually be special needs, I wouldn't use that word. I'd probably say special needs.
Yeah.
But if you're doing something stupid, or I'm doing something stupid, yeah, you can call me a retard. Yeah.
Okay. Can I back that up by saying I've never called a special needs person a retard?
That's good. Yeah. That's great.
Okay.
But yeah, in the case that you think like he might be, you might, I don't know. You just might offend some people as well.
I understand. Not I
like
apologize.
We really care. But there is a certain degree of like just trying to be good people in general. Could just cut the whole segment if you want me to. And you can start over.
You could. No, it's fine.
It's up to you.
It's fine. You can bleep it. But what pissed me off wasn't him. It had nothing to do with him. It was how he talked to me because he made me feel stupid.
Yeah.
He was like, "Dude, there's a hookup box in your house somewhere." And I'm like, no, there's not. I looked around 3 fucking times. That's why I'm calling you. Because it's not fucking here. And he was like, "Are there any ominous holes in your walls?" And I'm like, let me go check. And I walk in my dining room, and there's just like a perfect circle going straight through the fucking wall. And it looked like there was a plastic mount around the circle. And I described it to him, and he goes, "Yeah, that's where the fiber's supposed to be."
Nice.
Yeah, so when they redid our house after the crackheads moved out and got it ready for normal people to move in, the painters decided to just rip the box off the fucking wall so they could paint it.
Huh.
Yeah, real cool.
That's super cool. Do they charge you to like rewire or?
No, they actually didn't charge me.
Oh, that's kind of nice, actually.
Yeah, because she told me on the phone that everything was already ready to go.
Understandably.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. I hate those companies that like don't take care of that shit and just try and like make you pay more.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like
Fucking Comcast.
dude, our Minecraft server, I just recently pulled the world off of it. I saved
Mm-hmm.
it and pulled the world off. Dude, that was such a fucking hassle. There's no button to cancel the server. Like you can delete it, but you can't cancel. Like when you sign up, it clearly states you're signed on for a recurring charge.
Mm-hmm.
So first thing that happened was I tried to use the FTP client to log on because their online thing doesn't let you download files more than like 50 meg.
Sick.
So I had to FTP into the server. I tried 4 times to download the world, and each time it had a network failure. So I'm like, dude, what the fuck? So I was using FileZilla.
Mm-hmm.
Then I contact them. I'm like, hey, I'm trying to remove my world file from the server, and it's failing each time I try and use an FTP client. And they say, oh, yeah, we can help you with that. Why are you removing your world from the server? And I'm like, oh, dude, what the fuck? Why are you even asking me that kind of question? Number
Yeah.
one. And I'm sitting there thinking, okay, well, if I tell him I'm going to cancel my fucking subscription, maybe he'll fuck with me. And, because I read online that it is kind of like a scam.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to deal with that. So I'm like, oh, I want to save this world, but I'm uploading a new one. He goes, oh, okay, yeah, I can absolutely help you with that. Let me check. And then I wait for 5 fucking minutes. He comes back and goes, okay, you should try now. I try FileZilla again. Of course, because it's downloading at 200 fucking kilobits a second.
Mm-hmm.
So I wait 20 minutes for it to download, for it to inevitably fail again. Then we keep going through these stupid fucking steps. Are you sure you got the password correct? Well, yes, I've got the password correct. I wouldn't be able to see the fucking files if I didn't get the fucking password correct. Going back to literally what we're talking about, the support people. It's
Yeah.
like, I don't blame them, but most of the people that they put there, they have just like a set of like a script. They probably type in your issue into like a little internal program they use, and it pulls up a set of steps that they run you through.
It's equivalent to using the Windows Microsoft troubleshooter.
Right. It's like nobody there actually knows about that, or I don't want to say that, but it feels like a majority of people have no idea what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
And they have like no background in the tech industry. They just read the script.
It's a very beginner 15 an hour help desk job
Yeah.
to get you
Yeah.
into the IT field.
So that was a fucking pain in the ass. I eventually got the server off. I used an online FTP client and it worked.
Gross. I bet that
Like
was even slower.
Yeah, it was much slower, but it ended up working. So I don't actually care.
That's good.
Yeah.
What
But
are we gonna use now?
I've heard good things about Apex hosting. That's what like most people are talking about nowadays. So I guess I'll use Apex. The question is, because I couldn't find anywhere to downgrade my server to just like either the free version or whatever, so they're not going to charge me. I had to set a reminder on my phone so I can check my bank account and see if they charge me again. And if they do, I'm probably going to lose that money. But whatever. I did whatever I could in their UI. I deleted the server. I tried to go to the invoice and cancel it. There's a renew button. So I'm hoping maybe if I just don't renew it, it just won't continue.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Because I read on Reddit that people were getting charged after the server was taken down.
That's not good.
So excited, yeah.
So excited.
Yeah, I mean, at least I did it through PayPal. So if they try and fuck me over, I can just dispute it through PayPal.
Yeah. Product not received or service not attained. Something like that.
Whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous that people like that exist. They make that entire website is a scam. They give you a barely functioning server for way overpriced, and then they just continue to raise your price and until they actually give you a decent server, and they're like sucking you dry.
Well, think about this. Like, what age did you start playing Minecraft at?
Oh man, there's no way I could tell you.
Pretty young, right?
Middle school.
Okay, so still pretty young, like 12
Yeah.
to 13. Other than that, at what age were you playing Minecraft with friends?
Um, Middle school.
Yeah, so you just grab mommy's credit card and it's no big fucking deal.
No. I at the time I would.
I'm just saying the scam artist target audience is that the clueless 12-year-old.
Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I just grab mom's credit card, and they just keep telling you, yeah, you need to pay a little bit more, and they're like, yeah, okay. Well, did I ever tell you about the time that I played? When I played Realm of the Mad God, I used to charge my phone bill for Realm Gold to buy items.
Excuse me?
So this is a permadeath roguelike game where you start with nothing other than like you have a vault that you can save items and you have a pet. But in the beginning there wasn't a pet. But yeah, and you could charge your phone bill by putting in your phone number for the currency that you could use to buy items that you would normally have to like kill a bunch of shit to find. So I would spend like $20 on a bunch of items and I would go and play the game for like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, die and lose it all. And then, and then it was for nothing. So I literally just like threw $30 down the drain. And I did that so much, like probably 500 something dollars of charges for just like Realm Gold. I still have the account.
Your parents never got onto you for it?
No, my dad would always call the phone provider we had at the time. I think it was AT&T, and say like, yeah, I have no idea what the fuck all these charges are. Like, this is ridiculous. And they would just remove them all.
Mm.
So I'm fairly certain I got out of it scot-free, but I never really told them about it. So maybe one day I'll tell them about it and be like, hey, did you ever actually have to pay
You'll be
for all that
disowned.
shit? Yeah, maybe. They'll be like, yeah, dude, it was $10,000. The IRS is coming after us now. We didn't know. We didn't pay any of these.
Yikes.
Yeah, that'd be fun, wouldn't it?
Oh, I wouldn't want to deal with that.
Neither would I. Man, I'm just sitting here watching Shiba. It's trying to climb back up. It's fighting for dear life.
Mm.
Yeah. Yep. I'm hoping I'll be a billionaire in the next few months, you know?
That's all it takes, man. Hope.
Right. Right. Just
You
gotta
got,
hope.
you got anything else you wanted to touch base on today?
No, I don't know. What do you are we ending it? Are we getting dry already?
I mean, I don't have anything else to bring up.
I guess we kind of are, yeah. Another hour and 30 minute. Last one was an hour and 35 minutes. So got another short one here, I guess.
Do you want to be risky on the next one?
And what?
I'm saying a full hour to 2 hours of us going through our personal dating experiences.
Oh man. Yeah, okay. We want to do that or we want to save that for like Valentine's Day or whatever.
That'd be a good one. We could.
Yeah. Valentine's, that would be a good one. I don't know. Let's see. I mean, I don't know. We'll plot some ideas. Yeah, let's try and make the next one like a little risque.
A little risque?
Yeah, make up for these last two because last one was good. It just wasn't of the highest quality. Yeah, and this one's a little short. Plus, it's not even actually Halloween night.
We fucked up.
We let everybody down. We let everybody down. I'll never sleep at night until we fix this.
I was about to say professional people would have recorded the Halloween special a week before Halloween and released it on Halloween.
Yeah, this is true. We should have probably been smart about that. I mean, once we get our setups like good enough,
yeah,
and the so that I can literally just slap it in, check to make sure it lines up. Don't have to really do any editing. Slap in the intro, and then bam, we're done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, also, hey, how'd you guys like that spooky intro that I made? I'm fully committing to the spooky intro.
You're committing to the spooky intro? Okay.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
talked about it before the podcast. I think it's a great idea. I'm gonna put a spooky intro at the beginning of this podcast.
Well, before we wrap it up, what's our SoundCloud status? Do we have any new followers? Any new subscribers?
No, we got. I mean, episode. We're pretty consistent. I mean, we got 14 plays on the first episode, 13 plays on the second one. Third episode was uploaded yesterday, so that's we got 2. One of them's probably me.
Sick.
I don't know. SoundCloud, I don't think is really the most. I don't think we're really getting the most kind of publicity on it. Not that we really care. But I don't know. I really would like to do a little feedback section of the podcast and maybe even chat with some people. So it'd be cool to see some feedback. So I'm working on spreading it out to YouTube and Spotify as well as iTunes. I don't know, anywhere we can get it. And then I don't know, maybe I'll like spread it out. I don't know. Maybe we should kind of like do a little bit of advertising or something.
We could.
Yeah. Who knows?
More money, man. That's more money.
It is more money. Definitely is. We really need to do like a bit of like a price breakdown here and see how much money we're just dumping into this.
Oh yeah. Well, you also have to think about time.
This is true.
How much personal time you're spending on it, and is it worth the investment?
It's not that bad. I mean, it's like
I still want to do it. Period. I don't want you to feel like you're putting too much into it without getting anything back.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you want to do some stuff, I never really expected, I don't know, because I like to be in control. I'll say that immediately. Like I'll just we're continuing the podcast now.
Okay.
We're getting these topics. I like to be in control, like in a general creative kind of, what am I trying to, like when it comes to something creative, if we're going out and getting something to eat, I don't really give a fuck. But if it's something that I'm like putting my like a lot of work into, yeah, I like to make sure it's quality and it's it's really fucking good. And so like when it comes to stuff like this, it's not that I don't trust you, it's just that I don't want to have the conversation if there's something wrong with what you've done. You understand? Like I know you do something
constructive criticism.
Right, I know, but maybe that's just me. Maybe I just like I like to avoid that conflict. It's just easier if I just do it.
I understand. And you know what? I'm a born subordinate anyway, so I like being on bottom. I like being handcuffed and blindfolded, so if you take the reins, man. I don't care. I just want to help where I can, that's all. And I don't want you to feel like you're wasting time.
No, yeah, I'm not. I definitely don't feel like that. I'm just one of the things is like with I'm definitely just going to dox the person who's making the podcast cover. Jesus, what the fuck is going on behind me? Some crazy shit.
Yeah, so it's like fireworks and lightning at the same time.
I've been waiting for it for like 3 weeks now, and I really care about this person, so I'm sure I've already said who it was, but I've been waiting for it for quite a while now, and it's coming. I'm getting excuses, the laptop's not working, and so I'm getting to the point where I just might make my own, and that's another thing. It's like I don't want to have that conversation, and I guess I'll have to if I end up uploading my own. But it's like, come on, I waited so long. I told you I gave you a deadline, like I need it by this. And then it's not ready, and now we're gonna be 4 episodes in without a fucking podcast cover.
Yeah,
there's a fucking skeleton eating Cheez-Its, which is hilarious, but it's not mine. It's not
it's
ours.
Literally a picture of me.
Right, we can't use that. It's not. Yeah, and then the banner I made is literally a meme I made.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
Oh, did I tell you I had to pay for Pro Unlimited? For Spotify or for SoundCloud, yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
How much I owe you, Chief?
It's like $16 a month, dude.
Ugh. We might if we could figure out Apple Music and Spotify, I would prefer to bail on SoundCloud entirely. That's just me, though.
Right. If we can just do like, I mean, if it's because I know YouTube's free, straight
Yeah.
up. YouTube's just straight up free. Yeah, and if it's like a small fee or even free for us to do Spotify and Apple, and we just lose a little bit of the profits, yeah, I'm entirely okay with doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Cause yeah, I'm not worried about the money anyway. I mean, it would be super sick if we grew big enough that we could just mainly focus on this and this brand in general. But yeah, that's a long. I figure that's quite a long time down the road.
I'm gonna start hunting for sponsors.
Beef jerky, dude. Beef jerky's expensive. See if we can get a beef jerky sponsor.
What is it? Jack Links? Who's the Sasquatch?
I think it's Jack Link's,
You
right?
think it's Jack Links?
I think. I haven't had beef jerky in so long. I think they're kind of overrated. I would prefer like the Quick Trip down the road for me has some really good beef jerky. I can't remember the brand of it, but it's like much better than Jack Link's.
Is it cheaper though?
No, it's a little bit more expensive, but it's like only a couple bucks more, and I think you actually get more jerky as well. It's
Well,
crazy how expensive beef jerky is, dude.
Well, you got to think about it. You're buying steak. You're buying
I
beef.
guess.
Yeah,
I guess.
steak's
Come on,
always more
man.
expensive than chicken. Dude, chicken jerky. Let's be zillionaires.
Dude, I wonder if that would even work. Can
Does
you
it
make
have
chicken
to
jerky?
be? Does it have to be red meat?
Google this real quick. Google this for me. Google chicken jerky and see. Just so we don't have some dead air, I'll keep like bullshitting.
It's porn.
Google is porn. Chicken jerky's porn. Holy
No,
shit,
it's
dude!
not. No, it's real. It's real, dude.
Is it real?
Yeah, smoky chicken jerky. Tony Roma's buffalo barbecue chicken jerky. Dude, that sounds fantastic.
I mean, I guess I could kind of I figured that there was because in Helen, I got some rattlesnake jerky.
Yeah, you could pretty much do jerky. You can use anything.
Yeah, they
You're
had like
literally just dehydrating meat.
they had alligator jerky. They had fucking possum jerky. They had yeah, snake jerky. They had elk.
Was
Yeah,
the
there was
snake jerky good?
Yeah, the snake jerky was good. I expected it to be kind of gamey, but it actually wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I like. My stepdad made homemade deer jerky one time.
Deer
A lot of
jerky's
people
good.
do not like venison. I don't mind it.
Well, it is slightly gamey.
It's hella gamey.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's too gamey in comparison to other stuff. Like venison's not that gamey.
If it tastes dirty, I like it. If it tastes bitter, I like it. If it tastes spicy or peppery, I like it.
You should try possum. Possum is extremely gamey.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I'm scared now.
Possum's too gamey for me.
Too gamey.
Same with like I'd imagine a raccoon would taste quite gamey.
I would never eat raccoon, dude. They're too cute.
Trash pandas.
Trash pandas. They're adorable, man. I would love to have a raccoon.
Yeah, I think I've been a fan of. You remember the movie Over the Hedge?
Yeah.
But wasn't the leader guy of the pack? Wasn't he a raccoon?
Yeah, he was like the leader guy of the pack, but wasn't the protagonist like a squirrel or some shit?
No, wasn't the squirrel the crazy one?
I thought there were two squirrels though. Like I thought the female squirrel was the crazy one. And the regular old dude was just a fucking squirrel.
I don't remember, man. I haven't seen that movie in years.
I had a game on GameCube.
Dude, I had the game on Xbox. Yeah, dude, was it the same game? Did it have like a level where you got in go-karts or golf carts and had to like ram other golf carts and like kill them before
Yes.
they killed you? Yeah, it must
Yes.
have been the same game. And it had like a sneaking mini game where you snuck through a house and
Mm-hmm.
collected stuff. Dude,
Mm-hmm.
old games, man. Like I downloaded Oblivion on Xbox on the Game Pass just so I could see the intro from the original Xbox. I miss it. There's some good games that I would play again. Driver 3. Man, that game was so bad. I would play it again.
I didn't play a lot of driving games when I was younger.
Well, no, Driver 3. So the Driver franchise originally was just like a driving game. but like you were like an undercover cop. But Driver 3, and I may be wrong, maybe Driver 2 was the same, but Driver 3, you could like get out of the car and shoot people. So it was like a GTA.
Ooh.
Before GTA. So you had like you were in like Nice, Istanbul, maybe even Rome. Maybe was the third map. And you're just an undercover cop. You could just drive around and do missions and stuff. And they had a free ride mode where you could just discover secret cars, and there were like hidden enemies called Jimmies that you had to kill. And there was like a go-kart track that you could find. It was a really fucking fun game. I loved it because it was like my GTA before GTA.
Ooh.
Because I bought it before I got into GTA. I remember my dad took me to the game store, and I saw that game on the shelf. I looked at it, and I'm like, this looks like GTA. But I knew that my dad knew about GTA, so I gave him this. And he's like, what is it about? I'm like, oh, you just drive cars. You're a cop. And he's like, okay, cool. And he got it
Nice.
for me, even though it was M-rated.
I got
Sick, dude.
a little idea. On a scale from 1 to 10, tell me how nostalgic you get after I say these movie titles, okay?
Okay.
Flushed Away. Open Season.
Oh, wait, hold on. Are we doing them one at a time?
Sure,
Or
sure.
are
If
you
you
just going
want
to do them all
to.
together?
Yeah,
Yeah,
give me
do them one at a time.
Flushed Away, 1 to 10.
Okay, 7.
7. All right. Open Season.
10.
B movie.
10.
Robots.
Robots. That was about the blue guy, right?
Yep.
And then he went to that lady's house and she farted really long.
Yeah, Aunt Fanny.
Aunt Fanny, that's right. Good movie. Yeah, 8.
Okay. Shark Tale.
Oh, 8.
Horton Hears a Who.
I don't think I watched that as a kid.
Damn. What about Monsters vs. Aliens?
5.
That was a bit older.
Yeah, that was a bit older.
I think Bolt was older too. About the dog.
Yeah, 5.
Surf's Up.
Ooh, yeah, 7.
Meet the Robinsons.
Ooh, 8.
And an absolute classic, Madagascar.
10, yeah. Absolute classic.
I would totally be down like an entire weekend to just get baked and binge a shit ton of like semi-shitty animated childhood movies that we loved.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Monsters Inc.
Oh yeah, Monsters Inc.
Was a good one. Chicken Little.
The Rugrats movies.
The Rugrats movies. Jimmy Neutron movie.
Oh yeah.
The SpongeBob movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Man, did Codename Kids Next Door ever make a movie? I'm sure they did.
Did they?
But I loved the TV show.
Yeah, TV show's on Paramount. Or no, it's on HBO Max.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, there's some good ones. I watched a lot of Adventure Time. There's so much of that now. Like I honestly could just go back and just start binging it. Cuz I really like the show.
Time?
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
the back half of that show gets pretty fucking dark.
right, exactly. That's what I like about it. It's just like
Yeah.
I remember the first episode that was like kind of weird and dark, and it was the one where like Jake lost his memory.
Yeah.
And there was that weird deer with the hands that like trapped everybody. Yeah, that was like a really fucking creepy episode, and I was into it after that.
Codename Kids Next Door, Operation Zero, 2006.
Yeah, I don't think I saw that.
Mm-mm.
Damn, I can't even. I'm trying to remember. I remember watching the Scooby Doo movie a lot, the live action movie. Oh fuck, he's walked away from his mic. I've got to keep talking to avoid dead air.
I'm here. I had to pop
He's
my back. My fucking back was killing me.
Yeah. I feel you, dude. I slept on the couch last night. Oh yeah, this is another thing I wanted to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
So I slept on the couch again because I told you the other day, right, that Miley, my 15-year-old dog now, fucking pissed on my bed. Like a lot, and it fucking smells so bad, and I can't stand sleeping in my bed. It's so gross to me.
Do you have a mattress cover?
No, No,
Oh, you
I
don't
haven't
have a pee
fucking.
pad?
No, I haven't pissed on my bed in fucking 10 years, dude.
Dude, it's
I
even
don't.
when like you spill drinks while you're laying in bed. It's good for
Oh,
anything.
I don't. I don't
And like
drink in my bed.
if sometimes like you wake up and you sweat a fuck ton, that sweat goes straight into the mattress, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy one. I mean, you're right. I'm not shitting on it. I'm definitely gonna buy one come Black Friday here. Um, we're getting close. You gonna buy anything on Black Friday?
I might be out of town.
Oh yeah, you should. I mean, my whole family gets together and we do like we're like a team, So we like station people at every thing we want that everybody wants. So yeah, I don't know if you see something you want on Black Friday, let me know because I know I'm going.
I am pretty small, slender, aerodynamic, so I'd be able to, bob and weave through the crowds pretty easily.
There's not that much. People
I'm
always
also not afraid to just like knock a Karen out.
Well, okay. So yeah, here's the thing. There's not that much of that anymore. They've fixed a lot of that. I mean, now you stand in a line. You stand in a line, or they'll give you for like the really like expensive stuff that people want to get. You'll stand in a line, and then they'll give you wristbands as you stand in the line, and say, okay, you just need to come back with that wristband at this time, and if you're not here by this time, then we're gonna give it to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
So like you can go wander the store and get whatever else you want. It's just like the high dollar stuff that people are always like that you have to queue up in line till like 10 o'clock for.
Well,
But it's not that bad anymore, man. Like I remember one year, yeah, I was in high school and I was sitting in line for an Xbox 360. It was like an older version Xbox 360, and I think they were on sale for like $50. It was a good deal at the time.
good old
And
days, man.
my uncle wanted one, and I had an old school one, but I thought, fuck it, I'll just get another one, like an updated version. It's only $50, so I waited in line with him, and we were all, well, there wasn't a line. That's right, they had it just sitting in the middle of the aisle. So it was basically if you had your hand on one, when 8 o'clock came, you just grabbed it and walked off. And so everybody started gathering around as 8 o'clock started to hit. And there were like probably 50 people there. And I was in the middle. I was one of the first motherfuckers there. I had been standing there for like 2 hours. And the fire marshal comes up and says, "Hey, this is a fire hazard. You guys got to line up." So all the people in the back get to the fucking front of the line. And so all these
Aw.
and so yeah, so we had to go all the way to the back of the line. Luckily, one of the guys who was at the beginning got into the front of the line and started like pointing out people saying, "Yeah, these guys were at the front, these guys are at the front." So they pulled us up to the front. So we're sitting at the front of the line, like, with maybe 6 people in front of us, and we're just sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting. The fire marshal's sitting there watching everybody, and it's like 7:56, and somebody from the back just goes, "Go!" And everybody just fucking runs and pushes, and everyone starts shoving people, and the fire marshal's like, "No, no, stop, 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 stop." And everyone's pushing, and there's fucking Xboxes going up in the air, and people start shoving each other. And I literally just like, I'm up against the cooler, I just like reach down and grab one between a guy's legs and just like back up and hold it. And the fire marshal, he's basically crying. You can hear it in his voice. He's like, "Stop, people, you're being ridiculous." Xboxes in the fucking air. Oh man, yeah, it was crazy shit. But yeah, now it's all tame now. It's like not that big of a deal. I'll just bring a Switch or my emulator, and I'll just sit there. I might buy a chair, honestly, like one of those beach chairs.
Yeah, and just
And
throw
just
it out there.
Exactly, yeah. Get into my aisle, slap it down, and then pull out my emulator and my headphones and just start playing some games.
2 days ahead of time.
No, you don't ever really. Well, we'll have Thanksgiving at my grandmother's house. Of course, she passed lately, so I actually don't know where we're gonna have Thanksgiving this year, either at our house or my aunt's house. But yeah, after we have Thanksgiving, hang out for a little bit, then we go to Black Friday.
Mm.
So it's nice to have a chair just to sit. But I've met some pretty cool people in lines at fucking Black Friday. Like I know a guy named Andy. I won't say his last name. I almost did. But I met him waiting in line for a TV on Black Friday, and we got into talking PC building, and I ended up building a computer for him. Which and I still talk to him. He actually called me the other day because he got he got hacked. I shouldn't laugh. It sucks. But yeah, his bank account got hacked, and they took everything. Luckily, it was all insured, so he got it all back. But yeah, he called me and had me help him secure down his computer. Yeah, it's kind of weird, because I was like a 18-year-old kid at the time, and he was 40.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but no, I mean, I went to. He invited me to a couple parties that he did. I brought I brought some beer, and he let me drink, and I was underage at the time, so of course I was cool with it. I thought he was a cool dude. I mean, well, he is a cool dude. He definitely is a cool dude. But yeah, I used to just hang out at his place, play some Xbox or whatever. And he was in a band too, so he would just play some old school classics with his band, and I'd just hang out and listen.
Literally the coolest guy you've ever met.
Yeah, well, I don't know, I wouldn't say he's the coolest guy. I mean, I almost got my dick sucked by one chick that was there, but she was like probably 38
And
to 40.
you were what? How old were you? 18?
Yeah, I was about 18. So, yeah,
Right
we were
for the
just
picking.
chilling. He invited me over, and I had nothing to do that night. He's like, "Yeah, the band's gonna be practicing. We're having a bunch of people over." He's like, "We're gonna have some girls over if you want to come hang." I was like, "Oh, chicks, right? Right on." So, I drove over there, and I don't know why I thought that they would be chicks even relatively close to my age, but I got there, and yeah, a bunch of old chicks that were just like single, and I think they were like 30. They had to all be 35 plus, and one was hitting on me like pretty damn hard. And I don't think she really knew that I was as young as I was, because I was sitting there drinking. Andy introduced me to everybody, like, "Hey, this is Mason. He's the guy who builds my computers and works on my TV and shit," because I helped him set up his TV and stuff. I was like, "Hey." Yeah, and then everybody was pretty cool. Yeah, and then this one, I don't know if I'd call her a MILF, because MILF is the term I want to use, but I don't even know if she has kids. But she just started like hitting on me, like putting her finger on my chest while she was talking to me, getting like really close. And I was like, "Oh yeah, I mean, you seem pretty cool. I've never met someone like you." And she's like, "Oh, thank you. I try and be unique. You too. I think you're pretty cool." She's like, "Can I suck your dick?"
Okay.
And I just go, no, I'm actually okay, thank you. Like the anxiety just like exploded in me. I immediately was like, back out, get out, leave, get out, back out, leave. I'm like, no, I'm okay, thank you, but I actually got to go find Andy and tell him I gotta go. And she goes, "Oh no, really? Oh, we were just getting close." And I'm like, "Yeah, I really gotta go." She was drunk as fuck. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously she was drunk as fuck. And number one, I would never take advantage of somebody like that. Number two, that was a really uncomfortable situation for me. I'd never slept with an older woman at the time, never like, or even had the thought of doing so. Like someone the same age as my mother was a little strange.
Yeah, sometimes that shit is weird. The
Yeah.
oldest I've been with was 2 years older than me. I was 19, she was 21.
Yeah, that was weird, and I didn't talk about that with anybody for quite a while, because part of me was like, man, I bet you people will think I'm like a pussy or I'm gay or something because I didn't get my dick sucked at a party, or if I told people what happened.
Dude, sometimes
Yeah.
I'm just like not in the fucking mood. Like at all.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, it happens. It's weird. It comes in these strange waves, just out of nowhere. You're just horny,
That's what
and
being
then
a
it's like
dude
when
is
it's
like.
yeah, when it's time to actually be horny, it's just like you're just not in the mood.
It happens, dude.
I don't know. Sex is a lot of work. There's a lot of expectation put on a man. At least me personally, I don't feel like I've succeeded if I can't make her finish. If
Oh,
I
yeah,
just,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, and that's a lot of work, especially.
I used to
Um,
not think about that like when I first started getting into it. I was just worried about like, this is my first couple of times. This is my experience, yada yada yada.
yeah,
But then, a little on down the road, she expected more from me, and she asked me things. She asked me to do things that I was uncomfortable doing,
yeah,
but I didn't. I wasn't like too scared enough to try. So I at least tried a lot of things. with the first girl I was with, but at the end of the day, like, I found out I didn't like a lot of things.
Yeah. I mean, that's part of the fear that comes with those first few encounters. Is you know, because everybody's kind of different. I definitely got into some things that I didn't expect myself to even remotely consider when I was with, when I was with Taylor. There'll probably be some confusion there because we have a buddy named Taylor, and I went out with a girl named Taylor. So, not to get any confusion there.
He was catfished. It's a long story.
Yeah. No, I was not catfished. But yeah, did you tell the first person that you were with that you were a virgin?
Yes.
Me too. That was a huge moral dilemma for me. When I was with the first girl that I was with, I didn't want her to, for some reason, be like, no, I don't want to do this, or I don't want to be your first or something like that. So I was like, man, do I tell her? And yeah, like right before we got into it, I was like, well, I just want to say I'm a virgin. I don't know what I'm doing. And she was very nice. She was very supportive of it. The whole experience, the whole time. She was showing me exactly what I needed to do, which was great. Which is like probably one of the better first experiences you can have. I know a lot of people have pretty rough first experiences. But yeah, no, I was grateful for it, at least.
Mine was on a leather couch. What was yours?
Oh, it's just a bed, man. Straight up bed.
Lucky.
she had fucking basketball, soccer ball, football, bed sheets.
You see, the cool thing about the leather couch is when your balls get sweaty, you start to stick to the couch.
See, yeah, I learned very quickly that I get quite sweaty during sex. So,
dude, it takes a lot out of me, man.
It really does. It's like I said, it's a lot of work. It's enjoyable, but it's a lot of work, definitely.
I'm also
and it's a lot of willpower involved.
Yeah.
What? Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I was also hoping that our little adventure that's going to transpire this month, where we do the no of nut, but I'm hoping that this newfound drive that I attain from this will give me, more excuse to go for round 2, as you would say.
Round 2.
Yeah.
What, with women you've been with before? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, just with a particular female in general. I've never been a round 2 guy in the same session. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, you lost me fully because I thought I heard you say the word guy.
Oh.
Round 2.
Round 2?
All right, break this down. I'm telling you, I'm hitting this cart too much.
I come. That's round 1.
Yes.
I never go in.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I never go into round 2.
Oh, okay, yeah. I guess. I don't know. For me, I'm like when I find a girl that I actually get quite comfortable with, and I'm okay. Like I at the time because it's been 4 years. Like I'll reiterate that it's been a long time since I've gotten my dick wet. But yeah, when I got with those girls that I was comfortable with, yeah, I was all about it. Do whatever. Like let's get it on. Like that was especially how it was with Taylor. Whatever she wanted to do, I was into it. And again, I ended up finding out a lot of things because of that. And I guess maybe it's like when you find somebody you're really, really excited to have sex with, like you're back.
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, I've gone a couple times going to round 2, and I've been like willing to do things, but it just the drive's been killed, man.
Yeah.
With my personal experiences on top of porn addiction, dude, it's not a good combo.
It's not.
It
is kind of a poison.
It's unhealthy. I have a lack of drive, and it's gotten to the point of where I couldn't care about a woman I'm trying to get close to's feelings whatsoever. And it
saying
negatively
like you just
impacts
see her
me.
As a sexual opportunity.
No. No, it's more along the lines of I do not take a female's point of view into perspective, I talk to them the same way I would talk to you. You know
You
how
talk to me like a female?
No, I talk to you like you're my best friend. There's no filter.
Wait, but that's what you're supposed to do.
Exactly, and a lot of them don't like that.
Then that's their loss. That's how you're supposed to. I mean, you're supposed to ease into it. You're never supposed to fully approach somebody unfiltered and unhinged.
Of course, there's the introduction period.
That's just social norms. Number one, that's bullshit. That there needs to be those social norms. You know, when you meet somebody, you just have to be very polite and nice and easy on the ears. You know, and then when somebody gets to know you, you can start kind of shooting the shit with them and saying that, you know, and being yourself. I think that's stupid for one.
Which I thought I could do after years of knowing somebody, but it turns out, no, I can't.
No. Yeah, some people just can't handle it. Well, again, there's that spectrum.
Yeah.
It's a gradual climb. You don't want, I mean, that's part of the fun of life when you discover something about somebody, you know, that you've known for so long, you know, unless it's something, you know, negative, you know, but then again, you like somebody enough that negative view or that negative aspect doesn't really fucking matter. It's like, you know, you take that person for exactly what that is. And that's kind of like the spice of life in a relationship. You discovering just these brand new things about these people whom you enjoy and have spent large amounts of time with. But yeah, some people just, they get so used to somebody being the way they are that, you know, then when that person grows up, the other person isn't, those paths just don't, you know, connect. Some people just grow up a lot slower than others.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, obviously you've got those people who just don't respect other people's opinions on anything at all.
Yeah. It's all about them.
It's all
100%.
about them. Yep.
All right. I hate to be a killer, but we're at 2 hours and 6 minutes, man. I have not eaten.
That's a great, because I need to eat something too. I think that's pretty solid.
It's a good time, man. I think we did all right with this one.
Well, thank you everybody for listening.
Yes.
We really, really appreciate it.
We do.
We've got the website up and running, anxietypool.com. You know, go check it out. We'll probably be sending out some newsletters or something here once I start figuring out how the fuck to actually do that. So you can actually sign up over there. As well as, you know, if you guys enjoyed the podcast today, give us a like or a comment on your favorite bit. Let us know. We'd love to see that feedback. As well as if you want to help us grow, send it to somebody, you know, somebody that maybe, you know, has a long drive, you know, and likes podcasts and wants to just listen to two idiots bullshit back and forth under the influence of THC and other various drugs. Yeah.
Good shit.
Good shit.
Good shit.
I think that's pretty much it. I don't
spooky outro. Go.
I felt cue the outro. Should we get an outro? We should definitely get an outro. I'll probably figure out something. I'll probably put a little short spooky track that I find on a free website starting now.